All right, thank you very much, Rad. Well, North Carolina lawmakers are rushing to pass a $21 billion budget with a teacher pay hike. Teachers happy to get a pay raise since falling to 46th in the nation when you consider teachers' salary. Question the details. Our Stuart Watson has been closely following this debate. He's joining us now with more.
Now they just have to figure out how to pay for it. Lawmakers have to look to shift money around, and that means cuts to other programs, robbing Peter to pay Paul, you might say. This budget cuts child care subsidies, the UNC system, takes away additional coal ash inspectors, just to name a few. However, this budget, which came out in the middle of the night, just hours before the first vote on it, will pay teachers more. And politicians like Tom Tillis, the House Speaker, running for office this year, they like to tout that. The governor likes that as part of his commitment. But some teachers, including the Teacher of the Year, who spoke to Sonia on our 4 p.m. broadcast, have some objections.
I think what bothers me most is the lack of master's pay. I think that does damage to the profession when you're basically sending the message to teachers and prospective teachers that we're not going to reward you if you increase your education in the field.
That was James Ford from Garinger High School, the Teacher of the Year. The Democrats objected to being shut out of these budget negotiations on the floor. Republicans say, in essence, it was worse when the Democrats were back in control. Senator Jeff Jackson, newly appointed from Charlotte, stood up on the floor to say this is payback, and payback does not make good policy. Senate's still debating this, and the legislature's going to come back in 2 weeks. Yeah. That's another thing.
So much for a short session.
Exactly.
Huh?
They'll be back to talk about Medicaid, coal ash, things didn't get around to just this time.
Well, you definitely know teacher pay is going to play out in the November election. We're about 3 months away from that now. So.
You're already hearing the taglines being formed. Largest teacher pay hike ever, even if it may not necessarily be true.
All right, Stuart Watson, thanks.
Coming up, Charlotte Premium Outlets officially open for business. A look at the